I've used a lot of gear in the last 15 years, but this, one of the most impactful changes I've made. Meet the DJI Osmo 3. In this video, I'll show you some pro tips, how I'm using it, and how to get the most out of the DJI Osmo 3. Let's dive in.
Hello, I'm Mike Russell, and today I want to talk to you about the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. It's tiny, it fits in one single hand, it comes with a bunch of accessories, and it also comes with the microphone you've seen me wearing on location. I love the DJI microphones so much, I actually purchased another one. This is a tiny little microphone. When you're wearing dark clothing, it just blends in perfectly. And one of the best things about the DJI microphones, yes, they have clips, but they also have magnets, meaning you can magnetically attach them to any part of your clothing so they're not right next to your face as you're speaking to the camera. Makes a huge difference, much better than the internal microphone on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and it's really handy because everything, including the camera, can slip right inside your pocket. So I've recently moved to a new place and decided to show you some of the highlights of my new city, Limassol in Cyprus. You'll see some of the features, and I'll show you how easy it is after the event to put together a high-quality video that's ready to publish. And I absolutely love this. Just flick it like that to switch it on, the DJI comes on, the gimbal activates, and now it's pointing at whatever it is I want to film.
The super zoom functionality allows you to lock on to anything just by selecting it and zooming right in.
Just to show you how that zoom looks, you just nudge this little joystick up, it zooms in, and you can nudge down to zoom out. Really handy stuff.
Low mode, holding the DJI Osmo upside down as you walk can get some fantastic low feet shots as you move along. I can enable face tracking by first of all triple clicking this so that it turns around and looks at me. But more than that, I can click my face and enable active face track like this. And now, no matter where I go and what I do, the DJI Osmo 3 will follow me everywhere. Look at this, pretty neat. No matter how I move the camera, the active face track is following me.
When you finish with this crazy cool piece of kit, it's just a flick like that, and it powers down in 3, 2, 1, and watch this. Watch what happens to the gimbal. It neatly aligns itself, and there's even a holding case that you can place the DJI Osmo into. You can sling it in your pocket or a backpack, and boom, it's a portable studio in your pocket. Next, let's get into Riverside. Over here, I've created a project called DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and I can go in and find all the DJI footage that I filmed right here. So I'm actually going to click to upload, and then I'm going to just drag and drop all those clips. They're not very big. Let's click the upload button, and it's uploading to Riverside. Riverside is already running its AI over it to come up with magic clips and nice edits. And yes, as you can see, the uploads are super fast and zippy. Very soon, I'm going to have AI assistance in my browser. Okay, now my clips are uploaded and processed. Well, most of them, I can actually go into the edits part and edit from scratch. And look at that, even though everything is not finished processing yet, Riverside has pulled all of my clips in and even transcribed everything, so it's so easy for me to get started. Let's click here to the start of my speech and play this.
I've used a lot of gear in the last 15 years.
But let's make it more cinematic by going into the captions menu here, choosing a style of captions we like, and boom, look at this. Now we actually have captions.
I've used a lot of gear in the last 15 years.
Awesome. Now, if I actually want to change the style of this, yes, I can go in, dial this into a color that I like. I can choose how many lines for the text to appear on. So it could be 3 lines, and it could be smaller text, but I like the XL. And I can even choose a different font if I want and play back with it.
A lot of gear in the last 15 years.
It's excellent. Now you'll notice it's gone down, so I'll just bring that up, and this is fantastic. But say I want to get rid of this, like put this right here, I can text-based edit that, and then
the last 15 years, one of the most impactful.
There you go, and it cuts that out just by highlighting the text. Now, of course, I can zoom right in and look at this as I play back from the start.
I've used a lot of gear in the last 15 years, but this right here.
Okay, that sounds good. Now, say I said something like 15 years, but I got that wrong. Actually, I want to be a little bit of a longer YouTuber. Just confirm to the media usage agreement and say, okay, make this 20 years instead, and click generate. It will redub using my own voice, and it will change me to say I've used a lot of gear in the last 20 years without me having to go back onto that location and film again. Okay, new audio generated. Let's play back.
I've used a lot of gear in the last 20 years, but this right here...
Wow. That is just blowing my mind. The way it's completely changed everything. And not only did it change what I said, it also managed to go ahead and change the caption to say 20 years without me needing to correct it. That is really pretty cool. Now you'll notice there's background noise. Of course, I'm filming next to the sea. I can just go into the AI tools and I can click Magic Audio Apply. This is going to enhance my audio and make it sound way better with one click. It's actually going through all my clips right now as I talk to you and enhancing the audio on all of them. You'll also see I have dials here, so I can dial between original and high quality audio to get exactly the sound that I want.
I've used a lot of gear in the last 20 years, but this right here...
That is insane. Not only has it enhanced my voice, but the redub of my 15 years to 20 years sounds seamless. This is a killer feature. Okay, I've got a bunch of footage that I can easily edit together using text-based editing to get my best cuts, look and sound my best. You can see how easy that is. Now, this is a full review video of the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Final cool thing, I can go into my co-creator. I can say make a thumbnail for this video. It's going to scan through what I've been talking about. It's going to look at my face and it's going to think about making a thumbnail using AI. You'll see here it's generating an image, and within moments, we have thumbnails that we can actually use. Pro tips with DJI Osmo 3. Look at this. All of these include my thumbnail. I'm not sure if that's my face, but you know, 1 out of all of them, that's not bad. This is really, really cool. Thumbnails generated just by prompting the co-creator in Riverside. And when I'm ready and happy with everything, I can just click export, choose the video quality up to 4K, and click export video to get a high quality download ready to throw onto YouTube direct. So what makes that combination of hardware and software great is just a matter of minutes, and we've got multiple recordings into a publishable video just from this small thing in my hand that I took on location to film out and about. Yes, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 helps you capture video and audio easily with microphones and minimal equipment and hurdles to carry around with you. It really is the best thing as a YouTuber I carry in my pocket now wherever I go. And then Riverside helps you edit and publish with zero friction on software. This means that everybody can create amazing content. And if you've not done so already, please hit subscribe on the channel. I publish videos like this weekly. Chuck me a like. I'd love that too. And YouTube is showing a video on your screen now you should watch next. Thanks.